Good morning. Welcome to Alpha Omega's Columnhenge Temple. Today we're going to be opening the Treasury of Light.
Good morning, everyone. It's a gorgeous morning.
Good morning, David.
We have light on Shadow Mountain already.
It's gorgeous.
It couldn't be a clearer morning. In the east, there's no trace of clouds. We're going to finally
Get a
have a
timestamp.
fully visible sunrise, and here it comes.
All right, well, let's get over and get
the
that.
only bad thing today is that this morning the chemtrail planes are out in force.
Oh, my goodness, look at this.
Look at these horrible chemicals they're spraying in the air.
It's just terrible. David, you want to reach into my pocket and grab this phone for the timestamp?
For those who may not know it yet, it's now 6:55 so far. For those to show them those SARs,
sure.
would you?
Yeah,
okay.
You're right here.
These are
See?
aerosol injections, better known as chemtrails. What they're doing with that is now coming out. What they're doing is they are, among other things, mostly spraying sulfur dioxide, which is, believe it or not, pollution. And what they want to do, if you read the scientific papers, they want to develop an entire fleet of stratospheric airplanes capable of delivering a payload into the stratosphere. And they want to begin what is called stratospheric aerosol injections.
Remember that, SAI. It's going to be very important in the coming weeks. Now look, there's another plane, that's a Southwest airline plane, and it's making no track.
Right. This is one of the things that we're doing out here every morning is because of all of this nonsense, we've added they're poisoning our food supply with GMOs and glyphosate. They're poisoning our water supply with atrazine. There's poisoning our water supply with a fluoride compound that's highly toxic. It's not for your teeth. It's bullshit.
And they're poisoning the land with glyphosate. So it's an earth, air, water, and they're blocking out the sun. So there's your fire. They're attacking us in all four elements.
This is quite key, that they're dimming the solar radiation with these aerosol spraying. So it's come out that actually the Earth is now 30% dimmer than it was 10 years ago. 30% dimmer. Think about that. By the way, if you watch TV, you'll notice, if you look at some of the old series, they're going back in them and putting these chemtrails in the sky. They're changing the sky in old series so that we think it's always been like this. And on top of that, if you look at some of these series today, why is it they keep making movies and series darker and darker? Have you noticed how hard it is to see certain series?
You have to turn off all the lights in the house just to watch TV.
They're getting you used to the idea that the world is darker. Why? Who knows? But it's time that we as magicians fight back. So we're adding an intention to this ritual every morning, in addition to the intentions for God Force energy and for ascension, to protect the water, protect the air, protect the food supply and the land, and to protect our field of solar radiation so they don't dim it with this nonsense.
We need this solar fire.
We're being treated like cattle on a farm. In fact, if you live in California, they even tell you what injections you have to take and your children have to take. Like inoculating pigs on a farm. If you've never felt like cattle before, this is a great time to feel the yoke.
Right, because they're squirting stuff on you like you were a bug.
Whether you like it or not, we can be careful what we eat. We can filter our water.
We can filter our air.
We can avoid GMO foods and glyphosates the best we can, but we can't filter those chemtrails out of our air. They got us there. We could try by filtering air. Look at that.
And look, they're making a hashtag right there. One line there, one there, one there, one there, and one there.
So if you're headed to Las Vegas this weekend, be ready to get squirted like a bug, because they're squirting like bugs over there, and that is Las Vegas on the other side of those mountains.
And if you have respiratory problems, we recommend you avoid the Las Vegas Valley altogether. This will not make breathing easy for you.
So we're just a few moments away from sunrise, folks.
Part of the reason why it's taking so long today is if you look out in the distance, you see that little hump right there? The sun is going to rise dead on in the center of it. So this will probably be the latest sunrise we have.
It's coming now. It's already at the foot of Shadow Mountain.
What's our timestamp so far?
Right now we are at 6:59 a.m.
All right. Might be straight up 7 o'clock today. Now, as we're waiting here, take the time to feel into your body. Figure out where your baseline is. Take a few nice deep breaths. Think about what's getting ready to happen next. What are you going to do when that first blast of sunlight hits? There it is.
Seven a.m. timestamp here on the west, and we have solar ignition. Can you feel that?
He is risen. All hail the sun, source of all life on earth. Take a moment to feel into your body. Think about all the skin on your body and how it feels right now. Take a deep breath, as deep as you can, a little deeper, and let it all out. Visualize yourself as the tree of life. Throw your branches up high into Alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega. Oh. Alpha Ωmega.
And I beheld a great wonder in heaven, 3 mighty angels with flaming swords, guarding the entrance to the Treasury of Light. Stand aside, O guardians of the Treasury of Light, for I know your names left to us by the Master. Moksaiae, Caesars, Lazazi. Guardians of the gateway to the Treasury of Light from within, stand aside, for I know your names. Lazae, Oazo, And there are 12 heads in his treasury. That is, the names are these which are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Tauzazoe. Aeroseo. Thuzias. Fopsozes. Oesa hopsas. Ozoaia. Elzae. Tohozoa. Berozaesa. Zeizeos. Oazeos. And having passed by the heads of the treasury and the places, at length I came unto the midst of the Treasury of Light, the place of the Father of the Treasury. Almighty emanation of Ea, I invoke you by the power of your cipher and by the power of your name. I call you forth. Zozaieo. Hear us, O Father of the Treasury of Light. Hear our prayers. Hear our magical intention. May all that seek to fill their energetic bodies with God force energy be filled to overflowing with the waters of life, with living water. And in that hour of death, may we shed our physical bodies like a serpent sheds its skin, and rise triumphant through the treasuries of light into the kingdom of the Father, in the universe, inside Starfire of pure light. And finally, during our sojourn on earth, and here on earth for all those who live here, we ask that you protect our species, protect Homo sapiens, protect our genetic code, protect our survival. Protect our air from further pollution, from further stratospheric injections. Protect our water supply from atrazine. Protect it from fluorosilicic acid. Protect our food supply, especially from glyphosate and GMOs. And finally, protect our God force field from solar dimming, that the God force field may shine strongly around us and shall not be dimmed any further. So mote it be.
So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. The tingling, the pressure, the changes you feel there are the God force energy emanating from the sun and being picked up and registered by your nervous system. We are an integral part of this amazing system called Earth. Every piece is linked and connected. When you make the conscious decision to eat the God force radiant energy coming from the sun, you change your relationship with this chain of life on Earth, and you become a full participant, able to make changes in your life due to the God force energy. Absorb this. Take it in. Know that at any time during the day when you feel tired or when you need a little extra boost, you can think back to this rite. Think back to the beautiful radiant sun and to the words of power spoken here, and you will feel the God force rise again in your body, invigorating you for the work that you have to do next.
As you grow in the ways of the God force, as you grow in the God force energy, you will notice that you're becoming a more loving individual, more compassionate for all those around you. You will also notice that you become more energetic and that people around you begin to notice something weird about you. They're attracted to you in an inexplicable way. It is because they're attracted to the God force energy that you shine. It is natural for them to be attracted to you. It's like going where it's warmer.
Or a moth attracted to the flame.
Thank you so much for coming out. If you'd like to know more about the magic of light, drop by www.golden-dawn.com. If you'd like to know more about our work in the Alpha Omega, drop by www.alphaomega.church. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.